Hey, today we are going to be building this really simple funnel that will be getting you new paying low ticket clients in your funnel to which you can upsell your high ticket course. So I'm looking at Jacqueline Yvette's funnel. This is a really simple funnel. She made a free opt-in page which will give you the content cap training. Once you add your details, it'll take you to a one-time offer called Fill Your DMs, and for $67 the payment form is at the bottom, so you put in your information again and then you put in your payment info, and then I don't know where that takes you, but once they pay for that then you're good. And then if they don't want to go ahead, you say no thank you, and basically you'll see this page where you can tell them whatever they need to know to access the content cap. Obviously, this will have its own thank you page, but once you know how to make this one, you can apply it to this page. So what you need is, if you're using our dashboard, all you have to do is double click on clone site, so you have everything that's already set up perfectly, SEO, performance, security, all that stuff, all that good stuff, all set up, and all you need to do is just add the content as I'm going to show you, or you can download our free blueprint and then have it set up on your local machine before going live, so you don't have to pay anything, and even that's free. So everything I'm going to show you here is basically doable for free. So let's get started. This is the first page we're going to be building. Let's go to our WordPress installation, and first things first is go to all products. Actually, go to add new product. So the first product is called Content Camp. So this is just the database of the product. It's called Content Camp. It's a virtual product, and it's zero. Now I don't know if you can. Let's test it out. Let's say this is $100 and it's on a sale price for 0 at the moment. Let's see if this works as a free product. And then I'm just gonna publish it. If you want to add a product image, do that, but you don't need it for the funnel, so say publish. Okay, so we created our opt-in product, so it's has to be free in some manner. I don't know if this is going to be 0, we'll figure out in a bit. Obviously, before doing this, remember to click continue setup, so you set up your WooCommerce shop before doing this. It's not necessary to do it before, but before going live you're going to have to do it. The second product is called Fill Your DMs. So fill your DMs, and this product is sold at $197, and we're not going to put the sale price. The sale price is not going to be available on the shop, but it's going to be available in the funnel. So we'll be setting the sale price in the funnel. Set the product image if you want. Click on publish. They have to be published, otherwise you won't be able to use it. Okay, cool. Now click on Cartflows or funnels, depends on what you're using, if you're using our system or your own. We're going to be adding a new funnel here. Click on scratch. We're going to call it Content Camp or Fill Your DMs funnel, doesn't matter. Okay, so we've got the sales landing page, the checkout page, and the thank you page. Actually, the sales landing page has to be an opt-in page, so we're going to click on add new, create your own, opt-in, create setup, and this is Content Camp opt-in. So the Content Camp was created. Sorry guys, I'm drowning in my own voice. And we're going to be deleting. Sorry guys, I had to take a drink of water because my throat was choking up. Okay, so we created our opt-in page. We don't need the sales landing page. We're going to delete it. Delete. Okay. We are going to. This is going to be renamed, and this also. Click edit. Yep. We're going to have to choose our product. So click here, Our free product was called Content Camp. That's it. Save it. Form fields. Custom form field editor. Yup, these are the ones that we need. First name. You can open them up. That's fine. Required. Everything's required. So save. Settings. General. Content Camp opt-in settings. The button will be sign me up. So we're gonna write that here. Sign me up. Pass fields, yes. First name, last name, and this is called billing email. Don't remember, or it's billing address or billing email. It's probably billing email. Save settings. Awesome. Form fields, products, design. There we go. I don't think I'm gonna click here. No. We're gonna be doing all this from our page, so don't add that. And then save settings. We're gonna go back, edit the actual page where we're gonna sell something. So we're gonna click on product, add new product. We're gonna choose, it's called fill. So I'm just gonna fill my DMs, add product. And here is where we add the sales price. So if I want 197 to become 67, I just have to add a discount of $130 or whatever, yeah, dollars. So now in the funnel, when they get to that page, they'll be paying actually 67 and not 197. So it actually looks like they're paying on that page, and it's not going to be available on any other page on their site. Okay, so we save that. Order bumps, form fields. We don't want coupons. We don't want additional fields. We don't want to ship to a different address. So we don't want. If you want a custom field editor, wow, that's a lot of stuff. It's pretty awesome. We don't need that. Oh, the checkout field. Ooh, checkout field. I would, yeah, take everything out. We don't need company name. We don't need region, street, address, town. We don't need that stuff. We do need email address though. And shipping fields. So since this is not enabled, it won't be showing this. It'll be just this stuff here. So remember to save settings. Settings saved. Dynamic offers. We don't have them. Settings. General. We're changing this. I want this to be called fill your DMs. You can call it or checkout or one-time offer, whatever. This is going to be fill your DMs, checkout, or one-time offer, whatever you want. Say save. Checkout settings. What's going to be the name of the order? That's this button here. Continue to payment. We're going to say complete payment. Enable lock icon, enable price display, enable display product images, nah, because we didn't add them. Otherwise, if you did, you can add here. I don't advise to add cart editing on checkout because they can take out the product that we set. They can just eliminate it, and then we didn't do anything. We're not shipping, so we don't need to enable Google Address autocomplete. So you can see there's a lot of free stuff here available for free. So let's save our settings. Okay, we're good. Let's check out our thank you page. General, thank you, enable order review, details, billing details, there's no shipping. Save. If you want to redirect, you can do that. This is going to be the title of the page, custom script. There it is. Now we can start actually editing each page. So click on edit. Now, if you're doing this, if you downloaded our blueprint, you're doing this on your computer, that's fine. If you're doing it on your own WordPress installation, you need Elementor, Woocommerce, and Cartflows installed. These 3 plugins to be able to do this, okay? So let's click on edit with Elementor, and let's start doing this. So first things first, I need to know what font this is, just to make it kind of look like. So I hope it's a Montserrat. This is also Montserrat. So this is Montserrat, probably bold, strong. Yep. This is a normal Montserrat. Okay, so we'll just stick with Montserrat. And we are going to pick a color. This is the first color. Copy to clipboard. Okay, cool. So this is what you see. If this is what you see, you have to click on settings. And the template is supposed to be template for page builders. and it should be a clean. Okay, there you go. This is clean slate. We're gonna add our first section. This is the first section, and that first section is something like this. Okay. So first things first, click on that. Click on this is the column icon, advanced. We're gonna remove all padding from, okay, and we're gonna add a background color to this column, I think, or no, not to the column. We're gonna add a block of text. Okay, so first thing, click on this to access all your blocks. This is actually a heading before you're in, before you go. Let's just add this, pull that in there. This is what you see. Center it, boom. And if you want to, you're in before you go. Let's write that down. Sorry if you guys are getting dizzy, but I'm trying to go fast. Before you go, there you go. And just add this BR tag, and then she'll do the trick. Cool. Style, background, title, text color. I forgot how to add. Okay, so basically I'm just gonna have to add that green color to this whole section. Okay, style, background type, it's a color. Click on this, paste the color here, or choose, this is it, copy the clipboard, copy this. This is the color. Okay, cool. So we got that right. I need to add some padding, so I have to click on the block of text, which is the heading. We're gonna click on advanced. I'm gonna click on EM because I like using EMs. 1 EM padding. That's good for me. And then I'm just gonna click on the style, and I want the text color to be white. Okay, it's gonna be white. Okay, there you go. I have to add site settings, global typography. I am going to set the text typography to Montserrat. Boom. Okay, then didn't do anything. Typography, body typography is set to Montserrat, so we are probably going to have to do this for all our fonts. Typography, Montserrat, doesn't change anything. Let's see what happens once I do it for all of these. I don't think we'll be using H6. Montserrat. Okay, let's try an update, see if something happens. Okay, doesn't look like it. Global fonts. Okay, let's leave this. This might have some. This heading might have typography. Oh, it's set to Roboto. That's why. Let's try and go default. I don't know if I can. How do I remove this? Go to the bottom. No, I have to go all the way to the top. Look how many fonts you can choose from. It's way too many. Default. Or I could have just sent that. It's still Roboto. So I just have to do this. Let's do that. There you go. Okay. So it's a kind of a bigger font. If I analyze the element, it's 32 pixels. Just gonna say 32. There you go. Okay, our first bit is done. Obviously, you can play with this a lot more, but more or less we're getting there. Now, let's go ahead. I am just gonna simply duplicate this block. Say duplicate. Okay, cool. And I'm going to duplicate this column. so that I have two columns. Now I don't want what's in here, so I'm going to delete the block inside. I don't want that. Delete. And I want to change the background of this section to this color here. So I'm going to color picker. That's the color. Copy to clipboard. Click on the section, style, background, color. Boom. Okay. And we're actually going to save this, create new global color. I have no idea what this color is called. It's probably faint turquoise. I have no idea, guys. Sorry about this. Great. So that way I can choose it again further on. I'm going to do the same with this. I'm going to add this color and call it turquoise. Turquoise. Great. Okay. We're getting there. Okay, so now I have two columns, but I want these two columns to be centered. I don't want them to be touching the sides. So I have to go back to my section layout, and I want to tell the layout that it's boxed, and it has to be, let's try 800. Okay, so as you can see, 800 is kind of small, so let's try 1000. That seems just about right. 1000. Okay, that's good. So you're gonna have an image here, and I'm gonna see if I can. Let's see if this works. This is just a hack, but you will probably. Yeah, that didn't work. So I'm just gonna pull this. Okay, what I do? I want to add an image here. Click on the column. Click on the boxes, image, pull it over here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the URL of this. So I'm going to right click, say, copy image address. This is for speed. You're going to be loading your own image, right? Insert from URL, and I'm just going to paste that. And it works. Usually it doesn't work, but now it works. So I'm going to say insert media. There we go. Now there's some padding here. We're going to add that padding to the section. So we're going to click on section. Advanced, I like EMs. I'm going to say 1 EM padding. That's too little. So I'm going to just add, there it is, 4. Looks more like it. 4 looks like what we're talking about. And now I'm going to add this stuff here. So first things first, we're going to pull a header, pull it here. Okay, so I want to set this column to be centered without having to center each text. I want to center the whole column. So click on the column, style, typography, center, and that automatically centers everything. Okay, cool. So I'm going to copy this and this heading. I'm going to paste it. And as you remember, this is automatically defaulting to Roboto for some reason. And me no likey. Montserrat, there you go. The size, well, all you have to do is right click, inspect, and hover over the element, and it tells you what size is it. It's a 32, so we're going to do that again. And PX 32. And as you can see, it's touching. We don't want it to touch, so I'm going to give this column a little bit of padding. Now, since, yeah, only on the sides. So as you can see, it does have padding on the sides. This has padding on the sides, so right, not 1 pixel, we want it in EMs. So 0, and then we unlink, and we give 1. We can say 2. Okay, does that look more or less? Kinda. Anyways, let's go ahead, and we're gonna add this to the snag. I'm gonna add another header here. Boom. Okay. Paste it. Now this is showing in strong bold. So what I have to do is click on style, typography, and pull the weight down back to 400. Okay. It seems it's still too much. Yeah, that looks more like it. The size is always probably, it's still Montserrat. Okay guys, what we have to do is, since this is automatically going to Montserrat, we have to go to settings, the hamburger menu, site settings, global fonts, and the primary font is going to be Montserrat. Should have done this in first thing, and yeah, that's good. 600, that's fine. That's good. The secondary font is going to be, I forget which one is. Probably, yeah. It's going to be also Montserrat, but it's going to be exactly weight 400 or 300, depends on what you like. Okay. And then text, that's obviously going to be Montserrat. And also this is going to be Montserrat. Okay, so we've set this update. There we go. Close it. We should be good now. Okay. And also, let's see what happens. Size of the text is pretty big. There's not much text, so we're just going to, let's try it out. Let's go back to hamburger, site settings, global fonts, text. I want the size to be 32. Let's hope that works. Let's go back here to this. Oh, you have to close this. Go back to this and add 32. Not EMs, but pixels. 32 pixels. So something's wrong. It's really stuck together. We have to increase the line height. I usually like adding 1.2. Not pixels, but EM. Doesn't work. 1.4. 1.3. 1.2. Okay, more or less. And this guy also needs a 1.2 line height. Okay, that's good. Looking a little bit better. If you want to increase the space between blocks, all you do is click on the column, go to layout, and it says 20, so we're going to increase that to 30. That's better. Or 25. You guys decide. I'm going to add 30 for now. Okay, so we need the button now. The button. Click on this. Pull it down, put it over here. Boom, there it is. Now, it's that weird color. We need to set the color. And first of all, it should say, oh yes, gimme. Oh yes. Now I'm not going to be changing the text of everything. I'm just showing you how to do that in the beginning, and then you guys can do that. Okay. Now it's not going to bring anywhere. It's going to bring to a section below that we've not created yet, so we can't add this field here over here. We're going to add that at the end. Oh yes, gimme. This is going to be. Let's take this color. I have my color picker here. And I'm gonna hover. There it is. Boom. It's copied to the clipboard. And I am going to click on color. Paste it. And then I'm going to add here. And I'm going to say orange. So now I have access to this color. I don't have to copy and paste every time. Next is a link to no, I'm not. Oh, guys, I messed up. Yeah. But it's looking pretty good. What you think? What you think? Okay, so I'm going to show you a trick. When this happens, so we're building this, and I'll show you a trick. I'm going to copy all content. I'm going to go back to my flow, so the dashboard. And click on fill your DMs. This is the one we should have been editing, I think. Okay. I'm going to say edit with Elementor. There we go. Okay, so it gives me this box thing again. So remember to take that out, go to settings, not Cartflows boxed, but template for page builders. It'll update. Now we're going to do right click and we're going to say paste. There we go. Isn't that awesome? Can you do that on other page builders? I don't know. Maybe. So click on this. We're going to add a link. Right next. Intersection, animated highline. Step. Okay. It's not here. But maybe because we don't have the pro version. Usually it's there. Cartflows checkout form. Okay, so there is no actual next step. So we're going to do this manually. Click on this basic And we are going to use a simple header. It's going to seem weird, but stick with me. It's actually going to be a span, and you're going to type the link here. And all we have to do is just type thank you, because that's the name of the thank you page. Boom. And we've linked to it. Now, what did it say here? No thank you, complete my setup. So we'll just write that. No thank you, complete my setup. Now, it doesn't look like this, so we're going to have to change it. Go to style. The color we want is orange. Since we already saved it, all I have to do is click on primary and click on orange. There we go. Typography, I don't want it to be bold. I want it to be light. And I want the style to be italic. And I want it to be underlined. Boom. That's like, oh, we don't want it to be underlined. But I saw it underlined before. Oh, only when that happens. Okay, cool. We'll just remove the underline. Okay, more or less. Let's check it out here. So this has more padding. So I'm just going to add some padding to this column. And just say EM 0 and just increase it. So it kind of looks like this one here. Okay. What if you wanted to make this bold? So just select it, disappears, and say boom, bold. Kind of looks the same. Okay, let's go ahead. We are going to, so I wonder if this background is different. Yeah, this is a white background, so it's fine. All I have to do is create. I'm just going to duplicate this. Oh no, let's just create a new section. Create a section, and it's got one piece that's full width and then two things that are columns. So all I'm going to do is just create with one column, and then I'm going to pull my text in here. I'm going to center it, and then I'm going to add something called an intersection, and I'll put it under my text, and it gives me two columns. Now I want this intersection to be boxed at 1000 also. So I click on my intersection and I say boxed at 1000. Okay. And here I'll just add these images. So like what I can do is say, I just say copy image address. I'm just going to add images inside here. Image, click on it, insert it, put that. Does it work? It works. I'm doing this for speed. You guys should not obviously steal other people's stuff. Okay? You are supposed to be using your own images. Okay. Now let's just pretend I added all the images I wanted. Let's go back here. I want a little bit of space on top and below, so I'm going to click on my section, padding, EMs, just add. Okay, that looks good. 4 or maybe just 2, whatever. This is going to be our clients. Copy, paste. We have to increase the font size, so click on style, typography. EMs feels like she's always using 32 pixels. Yeah. Okay, cool. This bit is done, and then I just add this, which is basically this block over here. So I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it. Where is it? Paste. Okay, and I'm just going to flip. I'm just going to pull this column over to this side. I'm going to click on this, copy image address, go over here, click on this, click on the image, put in this over here, and it's still loading. It's a huge image, it's no bueno. So always don't say full, but say like large or 768, so at least it doesn't load that fast. This is really easy, and it's very easy to do. We are going to continue. I'm just going to copy this this section, copy. I'm gonna paste, and I'm gonna copy get access. I'm just gonna copy this here, paste. Now get access to, I'm gonna put a BR, as you can see, this. Make sure to write it well, otherwise it'll mess up your thing. Since there's a lot of spacing, I'm gonna add another BR. Obviously there's different ways to do this, but I mean, so this is not bold. So what we do is, we can say typography, bring this to normal, and then this is gonna be bold. And how do I strike this out? There's no way to strike it out. Oh, this is not easy. This you have to find a way to, yeah, that's not easy. How would you do that? Because there's no way I can strike through that. I just do this, guys. I mean, that's much better. And make it italics. I mean, you already said it here. There's no use in, pretending. So we're going to delete this. We don't need it. Delete this section. Okay. And now we're going to click on this. And we're going to click on checkout form. Boom, shakalaki. That's your checkout form. That's all you need for them to pay you this product. So you see the price is there. The lock button is there. If you create a privacy policy, this will link to it. Otherwise, I don't know. Modern checkout, modern one column checkout. Wow, there's a lot of stuff. The two-step is the pro one. What she does here, where you have to first put in your email address, but there's no use because the people arrive here by having put in their email address on this page. Okay. So, I mean, there's really no use in having a two-step on your how do you say it? The page where they're paying. You already have their email address. You don't need this. So you can even go for modern checkout, which I feel looks pretty good. I mean, like, whoops. All you have to do is click on this, or if you prefer a one column checkout, it still looks good. Product, blah blah blah. And then once they complete payment, they will be taken to this page. They will be taken to this page, okay? If you want to create a page for this, we're going to have to click on add new, create your own thank you page. Okay. Oh, I can't add more steps. Got it. How would you do this? This is a no bueno. I would do this. So I would go to all my products page. I'll enter. Okay. So go to all your products. This is when they pay for it. You're gonna say edit. You are going to add. So this is virtual. If you want, you can add a link here. Actually, you don't even have to choose a file name. You can just like I copied this image, copy image address. If I paste it here and give it a name, access group, so maybe this is a secret group and it's a Facebook group, you can add the link of the Facebook group here, and when they buy this product for $67, they'll get this link in the email that goes with process confirmation. Otherwise, you can choose attributes, advanced, you can use this field to write whatever you want. So you can say, hey, here's access to whatever, I don't know. And then you paste a link to whatever you want them to, wherever you want them to go. And that's it. And since the first step of the funnel was this thing anyways, so I would say that the thank you page will give them access to Content Camp, and then access to their one-time offer will get they'll get access to it through their email address. This way you can use Cartflows with 3 steps: free, opt-in, and an upsell. You're basically trying to say, hey, this price is only available here. You can even say for a limited time, and that's it. So we've done the fill your DMs page, but we didn't do this page. Let me show you how to do this. I'm going to only show you how to do this bit here, which is the important part. All this you can do by yourself, as you saw before. It's pretty easy. So let's go here. Go back. We don't need to edit our product page. We don't need to edit it. This is our, let's click on settings. This is our content capped opt-in. So this is not what we wanted. What we want is something like this. So let's just go ahead and create that. This section can go, boom. I'm gonna copy image address and just click on this image block, click on this, boom, shaka. Insert media. Did it work? Insert media. Okay. And I'm just going to add this stuff here. I'm going to add this heading on top. Paste. It's back better than ever. Okay, let's make it the same. Typography. It's going to be 400. It's going to be italic. Okay, that's probably going to be a little bit bigger than, so 32. 30. 28. Okay, that's good. Next is you're invited to Content Camp. There you go. Okay, that's good. Boom. Color. Orange. Typography. Pixels. 30. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I think this column is bigger than this column. So what I'm going to do is just going to pull this over like this. Still no bueno. Okay. This font is smaller. This looks good. So I want to just make this like that. Okay. You'll discover okay, this is too big. See, this is too big. We need to make it smaller. Yeah, no, pixels 32. Bubble beep 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 beep. Okay, we don't need this. So just click, right click, deleto. We're going to deleto. Did we delete the right one? This one too. We say deleto, and now we don't need this button over hero, and we say deleto. Okay. This form is actually just have to write opt-in, the opt-in form. Boom. Okay. It does not look the same. We're going to try and make it look the same. Info fields. Typography. Okay. Typography. What did it say here? Floating labels. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's kind of. It's already got my email address. So, but this is what it would look like. Input field, submit button. Okay, submit button, text color. Where do I choose a color for this? Text color? This one? No, text color was good. White. White. Anyways. Input fields, typography. If you want to give this a background, I would probably do advanced. Give it a bit of padding. 1. Okay. I don't know why there's so much padding on top. So I would probably unlink the values and just bring down. Okay, looks kind of what we're looking for. And then I would go to background and background type, color, boom. Okay, so more or less, right? More or less. And this, you choose this on the setup of the page. Unfortunately, since we don't have the pro version, we can't do it here. I thought we could. But that's that. Okay, so basically, always click on update. Remember, always update your, let's view a preview of this. Okay. Let's say mark dark. Say sign me up. It's going to do that stuff. And it's going to take me. Oh, we didn't save this page. So this was the email page. This is it. Fill your DMs. Did we tell me? Oh, we didn't update it. See? So we have to update it. We were about to lose all our work. Let's go back to reload this. Okay, there we go. And here we have, hey, do you want your blah, blah, blah? And you can pay for it. Complete payment. You obviously have to have WooCommerce set up with a payment processor set up. We have trainings for that. If you can't find them, drop a comment below, send me a message. Do something, guys. Do something, okay? You don't need everything handed to you. We already showed you how to do this for free. You don't have to pay anything for this. So if you need help, just drop a comment. Look at this. It looks exactly like what she did. She's really good, by the way. If you want to learn how to fill your DMs and all that type of stuff, do that. Drop her a message. She's on Facebook, and her webpage, as you can see, is jacquelineyvette.com. And guys, that's it for this. I hope you learned something. I hope this was useful, and see you in the next video. I'm going to be doing so much more videos of these because the recession is coming and people need to find ways to make money. So hit subscribe and let's do this.